So I got a question the other day and went like this. Antonio, can I wear brown Chelsea boots with a three-piece navy suit? Sincerely, Dinesh. It's a great question because on the surface, it seems simple. But when you examine it, it depends on three things. The first issue is what's the dress code. In most situations, there isn't a formal dress code. But if you're going to a black tie event, then that three-piece suit hopefully is a tuxedo and you need to be wearing the appropriate shoes for that. That's going to be a black pair of Balmoral Oxfords that are well shined. Now, based off the question, he said that he's wearing a navy three-piece suit. So I assume that this isn't a black tie event he's going to. There might not even be a dress code, although technically there's always an unsaid dress code. Otherwise, you could show up nude.
Wow.
Point being is it sounds like he wants to dress sharp and he's just wondering, does this go together? So this now takes us to the second part of the question, how formal is your outfit? In this case, he said a three-piece suit. I'm going to assume it's a solid suit. With this, I would think that you would wear a necktie, you'd wear a white shirt. This is going to be a dressed up look, but this matters because it depends on the type of shoes that you want to match with it. Chelsea's in general are going to be a bit more casual. They're not the most dressed up looking boots, but they can be. So we're going to want to make sure that we choose the right Chelsea boots, the most formal looking Chelsea boots. If we were going with a casual suit with a window pane pattern, you're not even going to wear a necktie, you're just going to wear a casual shirt. In this case, you've got more options when it comes to Chelsea's in the boots. So the third point where we're going to spend the meat of this video is talking about the different types of Chelsea boots and formality and what you can match and wear them with. What you're looking at here are a pretty formal pair of Chelsea boots. They're in oxblood. What would be more formal though is in black, or you could go with a very dark brown. Although dark brown is not going to be as formal as black, I do think with a navy suit it'll look fine, even if it's a three-piece. I also think this combination is going to work really well, especially in the fall, winter, and spring. Why? Boots in general, the rules bend for them in inclement weather. Boots are functional. They go up higher because they protect the ankles. So, you don't want to maybe wear low-cut shoes if you've got slosh, you've got snow out there. Chelsea's, in my opinion, are the dressiest boots out there. But this pair right here, I think would be perfectly fine for that outfit you're talking about. And really quick, gents, if your wife or girlfriend, they're jealous of your shoe collection, do me a favor and smash that like button to feed the algorithm. Now, these boots right here, I feel would be pushing the envelope of being too casual. Why? They're a lighter brown and they're made from a suede fabric. Notice this fabric right here has a bit of texture. It's going to stand out. And there's a lot of boots out there that I think are great in suede, especially if it's a weather protected suede. Overall, the design is pretty sleek and nice. If maybe you decided you're not going to wear the necktie, if you wanted to drop maybe the vest and you wanted to wear it in a more casual manner, I think that you can make these boots work. They would definitely be the contrasting part of the outfit, meaning that your eyes would be drawn to them and they would make the outfit pop, but in a casual nature, these would work fine. That being said, not all Chelsea boots are made the same. These are going to be more casual, even though it looks like they've got about the same fabric, same color, but right here, what you'll notice is that contrasting fabric around the stitch on the sole. These are made heavier, bigger. These are probably made to be worn with jeans. You could maybe wear them with gray flannels and a sports jacket, but these are not made to be worn with a suit. They're just too heavy. They're just too clunky. Not a bad thing, especially if you want something. These have a Goodyear welt, so they're going to be better resistant from the weather versus these that have a Blake stitch, which is going to be a little bit more elegant looking, at the same time not as weather resistant. So you got to understand that this is a small difference, but it's a big difference when you're looking for Chelsea boots. They're going to work with a suit. Now, today's video, gents, is brought to you by Vitaman. And as many of you guys know, this is my company. I think we're making the best grooming products on the planet, leveraging natural and organic ingredients made right in Australia. Seriously, we have deodorants which are aluminum free. We're not going to clog up your pores with that nasty ingredients, and we're going to keep you smelling fresh all day. Our moisturizers made from plants found in the Australian outback, and we're really the only company that can say that since 1999. Claire Matthews, the founder, the person that brought me into the company, she's been serving men in spas around the world, these high-end spas. And I talked to her, I saw her ingredients. I said, you know what, you've got to get an online store, hence why I came in as a partner. Guys, amazing products. Just look at our reviews online. And no matter what your grooming needs are, we've got you covered. You want a specialty shampoo for thinning hair? We've got you covered. You want shaving cream? You want a hair gel? You want anti-aging cream? Again, made with natural, organic ingredients? Check out Vitaman. And to make this a no-brainer, gents, I'm giving away samples for free. Seriously, I want you to try Vitaman and see the Vitaman difference. Compare it to your existing products, and you will see that this is a night and day. These products are amazing. Down in the description of today's video, click that link. You'll go over to Vitaman. You'll be able to get a sample kit. We've only got a set number, so I'm probably going to have to go back and delete this part out of the video, but we want to get samples in your hands so that you can see how much better our products are than the ones you're currently using. I treat you the way I would want to be treated, and we stand behind every product we sell with a 100% money-back guarantee. To get the best deal on the web, use that link down in the description. Go check out Vitaman. These boots right here, even though they're black, I would say are borderline when it comes to being able to wear them with a suit. They're just a little bit too heavy, a little bit clunky overall in the build. I think you could still pull them off. Again, if you were wearing this in inclement weather, it'd be perfect. And remember, if you're going to wear boots like this in weather where it's raining, where it's wet outside, you want to make sure that you condition them, that you wax them. That wax polish is going to help protect them from the moisture. Now, what do you guys think of this pair? Could you wear these boots right here with a three-piece navy suit? I want to hear from you guys down in the comments, but I'm going to say yes, you could pull this off. It's a little bit more fashion forward. It definitely is going to draw attention to the boots. There's going to be high contrast there. This is definitely going to draw attention. But assuming that you are okay with that, you've got the confidence to pull it off, and assuming that you're not going to an event like a funeral, maybe that you don't want to draw any attention to yourself, I think that you could pull this off and that you would look amazing. A gray suede like this, I would say no with the combination we talked about. Right here, this combination right here, I just feel is too casual. They've also got a bit of a bulky build. But again, you guys agree, disagree? Let me know down below. So what video to watch next? How about why boots make you sexy? Seriously, guys, I've got the data, I pointed out, and if you don't own a pair of boots, you will after this video right here.